Okay. So, you guys, last time you went to sleep, preparing to return to the fortress of the Order of the Clenched Fist to confront uh, the curse which has come over Jacques and now spread to Aerith. Um, and as you're waking up, uh, Jacques, you're in a flaming brazier.
Needless to say, I am definitely surprised. And I'm like, oh god,
There's flames
what
all
the,
around
how the
you.
hell?
It's very warm and cozy, though.
What the hell? What the hell is going? How did
Uh,
I get in here?
oh God, well, no, I'm probably up before him, anyways. Uh, it's like, oh yes, no, you were having trouble sleeping. Some sort of curse. Aerith was trying to get it off of you. Didn't really work. Uh, Had an idea, put you in that silver fire that you seemed to absorb earlier, and you slept like a baby afterwards. So try not to move too much. You'll get disemboweled.
I'm going to
Yeah, let
climb
me
out
let
of
me
the
give you a hand. Here
brazier.
we go, gently now.
I obviously noticed that the flames are not burning me.
Yeah, you would notice that. It's
Yeah,
kind of critical to the situation.
yeah, I would hope so. Um,
I tested it
um,
first
why again did you put me in there?
because you were having cursed nightmares, and that was the only way to get you to stop having cursed nightmares. Like whatever your old friend back there who disappeared did lingered on you.
Right.
I mean, if you'd preferred to be just tormented by terrors all night, then let me know and I'll be sure to
No,
leave you alone
no.
next time. Alright.
All right. So what's the? We head back to the order hall.
Yep, finish off whatever's in there. I don't think it's going to leave us alone before we deal with it. Aerith tried to get it off of you with some of her magic, but it didn't work, and then she was tossing and turning all night, too. Seems like she finally stilled of it, though.
She cursed as well.
I'd imagine, but I didn't really feel like putting her in the fire. It's probably would have burned her.
Right.
If you want more, we can wait until she wakes up and ask her then.
Um, let's let her rest and get her on the ship.
Alright, very well. Uh, I just go and start just doing my morning routine.
I'm
Okay.
going to turn to the brazier. I'm gonna just calmly state, to the spirits here and to the flame itself, allow me to um, carry you with me into battle for you to avenge your sacrifice against the evil of this land, and I will try to take the long sword out of the brazier.
Okay. Yeah, you pull the sword out. The brazier keeps burning. Um, what did this sword look like before?
It was a it was just a simple +1 long sword.
Hmm.
It had a golden spiral in the hilt, and it ended in a sort of just like an onyx pommel, and then the
Hmm.
cross guard was like a eagle's heads.
Okay. Um, So you pull the sword out, and the blade continues burning with a silver flame um, as you hold onto the handle. Um, and as you're holding it, you see uh, the blade kind of burns up and disperses and is pulled back like into you uh, for later.
All right. I'll I'll sheathe the long sword, um, retrieve my shield and my other blade,
Hmm.
and begin to make my way down to the ship, sort of checking in on everybody on the way. I don't know who
Okay.
all rested in the brazier room, besides I think me, Persistence, and
I think it was just the three of you.
Eris. Right.
Yeah.
Uh, because so Minx, you were in the ship, right?
Yep. With the
With the honor
Marines.
guard, the Marines. So you're I assume getting everybody all ready to go, getting the morning
Indeed.
drills. Um, so then go with Tenelis. You were spent the night like staring at a wall, right? What are you doing now that the sun is starting to come up?
Oh, you're. I can check the crypt tonight. It's done it right now.
Did
You're
something happen to
checking.
your mic? What was that?
I don't know.
It it's part
Right.
of the curse. It's affected Teneless too.
I have MS Paint open. Maybe that's what that.
It
Oh,
feels like it's maybe a different microphone or something. It's like muffled, like we're physically farther away. But yeah, you said you're checking the crypt.
unplug it.
I only got a little bit of that, like
You're getting
a
further
brief
away,
mumble.
Sal.
Yeah.
South
All right. We'll,
Dakota's
we'll
eating him.
we'll come back to you. Elijah, where was Elijah sleeping?
Oh, the ceiling of the floor immediately below the brazier because it was warm.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
warm.
It's great.
Mad respect for the it was warm.
So you're just hung upside down like a vampire, as
Yep.
like you basically are. Um, and I mean, I guess they like Jacques will see you as he's walking down the stairs uh, to get everything moving. Are you awake at this point, or what are you doing?
I mean, I'm dozing one eye open, just kind of chilling.
He rolls across the ceiling 5 more minutes.
He's you just got that Gandalf like sleeping with your eyes open, wide-eyed stare.
Yeah, exactly. Are we leaving?
Yes. Uh, I'm going to return to the order ball and finish what I needed to there. You all are, if you wish to stay and enjoy warm flagstones, you are welcome to.
Elijah takes a good 5 seconds to consider that. And goes, no, I think I'll come.
That's good because no one else can pilot the ship.
Eh, George could try.
Well, it works fine on like playback, so it's all on you guys.
No,
Oh, it's
no,
fixed
now
now.
it's fine. So
Yeah,
Yeah, now
sounds
it's
normal.
perfect.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so I think Elijah, you're coming. Anything else you'd like to do before we go back to Tetherless?
Let's eat that bunny that I caught last night.
Okay. Um, so Tetherless, you said you were gonna go check out the crypt again.
Oh, I already did that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Just realize you've been staring at the wall all night.
I've just been chilling. I don't have anything to do in my spare time. I have all these crafting projects, but they haven't been delivered yet.
You're a craftsman without anything to work on with his hands.
I'm gonna look around for for some mason's tools. It's like, do I have any anywhere? I just realized I don't have them.
Like you want to look around the temple, or
Yeah, I think I'll just like fucking roam around. It's like, yeah.
um I don't think you're gonna find any here. I don't think there's any to find. But I mean, you can go ahead and just put it in your inventory because you can easily buy some when you get back to Bateau
But I
next time.
haven't gotten to a place to buy things yet. So let's see.
Okay.
Anything. I'm gonna go to the battle bus. What
Hmm.
do we got in there?
A battle. God.
What is this thing? It flies around and it's like bus sized, and it's full of Marines, which may or may not be children. A
Uh,
little Fortnite dances in there. Soviet Fortnite dances.
I'm pretty sure Fortnite and Soviet are kind of like opposites.
Oh, is it really though?
It feels like they're
I don't know.
opposites.
The
I don't know.
Chinese made TikTok, and that's just a hop and skip and jump away. We
That
needed.
is that is a good
I
point.
I would say that the Soviets and the current CCP are very different with their technocracy and whatnot.
Do we have a China analog? We have so many other analogs. We need it. Did China was China get
I don't think
shrouded
we have
clear the Westgate?
we don't have any fantasy China areas
Man,
that we've
Eastern
explored yet.
racism over here.
I kind of implied that one of the like Alvarez colonies, the one that Seoul came from, was like a Korea analog, but that
Okay.
was as far as we got in terms of like exploring its culture. Because like I guess I used a Korean name. That's as far as I got.
Every time I hear Jadewind Court, that seems a bit Chinese inspired to me, but I don't think that was the
But
intent.
that's just
It was
Jade.
not.
Yeah.
No.
But what if we made them
It could be
Asian? We'll make them Eastern elves or whatever. Except it's north.
Chinese
I don't know.
Chinese elves. Actually, no. You know what? That actually makes a lot. I think that fits very well together. Actually,
As long as they don't do foot binding.
I mean,
I
sure.
thought, wait, was Jade one the Drow?
No.
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 Did we have
Okay,
any
then never mind.
drow?
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if we had Drow or not.
We have no major nation
I,
of a drow. No.
yeah, I don't think. I think the only drow that we've interacted with have been agents of
Kasani.
the
House Kathir.
yeah oh yeah the House Kathir and Kasani, and then the Nightshade Court, which was what Tika introduced as like the counterpart to the Jadewind Court.
Well,
So it's
sounds
like
like we
this
have them
Celia
sprinkled
and then
around.
Sealy.
That's right.
So they exist, but we haven't really interacted with them that much. I guess the House Kathir, I guess, would count, but I feel like they're probably abnormal for
They're
drow of
oh
this
yeah,
world.
oh yeah, they're all.
So
We don't really have any Spider-Verse spring drow around here.
we do not know. I kind of tried to get that started, but it didn't. People knowed me on it.
No, you.
Well, because I
Well, I
was
guess this
like,
is what happens on the bus.
uh, yeah. Well,
I
because
don't
I
know.
had the idea of like, well, Lolth is a spider deity, and spiders are sometimes associated with like stories like Anansi or something, so maybe there's something there. But then everybody was like, no, that's too confusing.
Also, I just don't like spiders.
Spiders are great. They eat all
Yikes.
the bugs.
You
I
know,
just fed some
sir.
furbolgs to spiders in my other game.
We'll,
On
we'll,
my
we'll you have
See,
all
it's
the potential to be
see,
spiders in this.
spy
Like
Spiders are fine. Ettercaps is where it gets weird.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that as just like a different drow culture, but I think you were trying to do it for Kasani specifically, and it's like, it's not really what the Kasani are about, so to speak.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it could work, but people didn't like it, so I backed off on it because I
Yeah.
wasn't too married to the idea. Um, but I'm getting
Regardless,
all of.
we have a fantasy Japan that you did sell, but we don't really have a fantasy
That's
China.
not fantasy Japan. I'd never
Okay.
do that.
All right.
Fantasy inspired by Japan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
It's a
guess that
bunch of
yeah.
islands.
When we say fantasy blank, we should say inspired by, not
That's too many
necessarily.
syllables.
Let's
Yeah,
just put actual Germany in
Apologize.
here.
I'm just saying for like the future, we should just assume that that's what people mean when they say that.
Yeah.
Um,
Except for the UDDC, that's just literally.
except for the UDDC, which is literally the Soviet Union.
But better.
Right.
But better.
They don't have Stalin, so it's going great.
Exactly.
Well, it's more that they hadn't got past the internal struggle phase before getting invaded. So there are three potentials. One of them is the general secretary, but she doesn't have full command yet. But she is doing
Can't believe
stuff.
Trotsky didn't get banished. What happened to Trotsky? Whatever happened to him? That didn't happen.
I think he got
So
assassinated in Mexico, didn't he?
the real one, yeah.
Mexico. What is he doing down there?
He got
He thought
exiled.
it was well, basically he was first in the Balkans, but then Stalin kept trying to assassinate him. So he's like, "I'll go to Mexico. Russians will never go to Mexico." And then Russians went to Mexico and assassinated him.
Well, here's an attempt.
It inspired the plot of Goncharov too, actually.
There you go.
As for what happens to Noctem, Lost in Time,
My
to whatever
favorite
this was.
Scorsese movie.
Not as good as the
Um,
original, but still watchable.
This entire conversation was in Noctem's head. This is what happened.
This is just like what's that game where you all play as one guy? My name is John or something like that. You guys know about this RPG?
I have not,
do
but
not.
am curious.
So the idea is basically is that you all play one character whose name is John, but you're all playing different personalities within him. And so each of you has your own like goal that's given to you by the like GM, I think. I haven't ever played it, so I'm not exactly sure on all of the details, but the basic idea is that like each personality has a different goal. Each player has a different goal that they're trying to complete. And uh, the harder the goal to complete, the more points it's worth. Um, and so like one personality will be like their goal is to like go to the store and get groceries or something like that. And then their personality's goal will be to get on a plane and go to Mexico or something like that. And then you're basically like competing with each other over like trying to get each of your different competing goals done during the game.
It sounds like
That's
diplomacy with extra
fascinating
steps.
as a concept, really, truly.
This also slightly reminds me of Disco Elysium, where like the different personalities, or I don't know, what are the ids, the egos, or the whatever,
It's not really even different personalities, though. It's just one guy who
just
got
different
so
aspects.
drunk he doesn't really remember what he believes in anymore. That's all.
Well, he's just like sitting around. And he goes to interact with a glass, and his like narcissism will come up or something like that. You know.
Also a great game.
I like that there's a game state you can get into where you can't beat it because you'll sit in a chair and die.
Yeah.
I think I learned that apparently that whole universe has been developed like over like 20 years. It's like, all right, we're gonna make a game. It's like, oh, no wonder it's very like well made. They've had background.
Do
Like,
you
already
happen
made
to
up.
remember you can visit like the failed video game company that like they talk about having created a world over decades and then they forgot to actually like monetize it? They created that in there as a reference to themselves. If they got terrified at one point that they're like, oh shit, we actually need to make a game because we're losing money and we kind of forgot we have to make money, and then they made the game.
All right.
Sorry, yes. After
Yeah,
that
we're
random
getting
tangent,
yeah, we're getting distracted a little bit.
yes.
Really? An
Only
hour
a
in?
little bit.
Distracted?
Us?
Us? No. This is all in character inside Noctum's head. He has no idea what he's thinking.
That's yeah. You know what? That does fit.
Very confused right
We're
now.
we're all 10 on it. The
Just
voices
thinking
of the
about
monks
messing around
inside.
with a computer, but he just gets sidetracked.
You know, you could theoretically, now that you have access to a computer, you could start gaming.
I don't know
Noctum
how
could.
I would power this thing, so I'm just getting
Yeah.
sidetracked.
I don't know why, but I feel like for Noctum, I think like a hoop and a stick would be like the most advanced game he'd ever seen. You know, like the 1800s, little kids, running around with a hoop and stick, being like, "Oh my god,
I mean,
how far can we push it?"
he's only from a week ago, so like it wasn't actually
Exactly.
that long ago.
Yeah.
How fast can
Noctum's more of a
technology go in a
jousting
week?
guy.
There we go. A classic.
You got horses, you got knights, you got a little bit of jousting.
That's just what happens when you get all those things in one place.
Mm-hmm. Natural.
Um, okay, so you guys are all ready to set out. And you discover, as we discussed, that Aerith is not waking up. She's sleeping in.
Earth, think it's time to go. Earth, wake up. Start shaking her a bit.
She doesn't respond.
Damn it! What the... Jacque! Jacque, get in here.
Yes, what is it?
She's breathing, but she's not waking up.
What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything. She tried to help you, and then after I fixed whatever issue was happening with you, she started having trouble sleeping, and then now she can't get up. Can you do anything about that?
Can take care of poisons and diseases. This is a curse. Different. I don't have much knowledge of dispelling that.
Damn it,
That's
Jacques.
usually her territory.
I go and I try and find any of the two casters. It's like, Minx, knocked him. Can any of you two cure curses?
Eh, sorry, comrade, I don't have that at the moment.
Knocked him, could you, I don't know, eat it or something? I don't know how you work.
You can't find him.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I can cure curses.
Really?
Yes.
So,
All I have to do is kill the target.
It's not an
The
option.
dead cannot have curse.
It's not an option right now, Elijah.
Well, sometimes if you bring them back, they don't have it anymore. Is that an option?
I mean, the person who could also bring people back is the one who's cursed. So no.
Unfortunate.
Damn it. Alright, well, let's not waste any more time here. We need to fix whatever mistake put us in this place.
Noctum's running in the back of the room with Aerith and is like, we'll have to go back to the keep.
Carefully pick her up, bring her to the vehicle, just set her in and just like barking at all the crew beings like, alright, let's go on the double. No time to waste.
Sir, I'm trying to remember. Minsk did not get his ears back, right?
No, he did. Aerith,
Okay.
Aerith, greater restoration to you.
That's right. That's what it took. Okay, there was the other thing. Gotta get.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But
Okay.
if any of you get aged again, your greater restoration is no longer available.
Right. Or rather, not currently available.
Right.
I'm ashamed I didn't recognize this type of curse before, but we'll have to kill the one that put it upon her. Or in this case, Jacque.
Yes, that would be the idea I have. But
You must confront your
that
failings, Jacque.
phantom's also going to pay for doing this in the first place.
How exciting, two lost
Elijah,
friends reuniting.
with haste to the order hall, we have a phantom to kill.
Ever hear a story when you're a child? I think if you
We're
embrace him,
gone.
this should fix all this.
We're gone.
Give her a kiss. Yeah, she would love that.
I'm talking about the ghost.
Oh, kiss the ghost?
Jacque and his long lost friend must make amends and embrace each other. You can do it on a stage before an audience. I think it might help too.
These seems oddly specific.
Well, sometimes curses are like that. This is why I don't want to go visit the Fae.
That's fair.
There we go. Okay.
Really, most curses are performance. They're very dramatic.
So Aerith is not here. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I go back into the temple. I've got the drift globe out and set to like hover around me with just light at the moment, not daylight. Gonna hold that until things come for us.
Okay.
Like, all right, Jacque, see if you can flush this thing out. We need to get this over with.
I have my shield. I draw the long sword, and I'm just gonna shout, "Mikhail, show yourself!"
Sir, I put myself on the wall if you can move me. I cannot. I guess I'll
Oh,
make it
there
into
you
a
go.
boom. Thank you.
Why are there two Noctums?
Oh, that's the problem. Get him out of here.
So many.
I devour him.
You split in two, like mitosis. Here, I'll get rid of these two.
I like I grab him, I stuff him back in my hood. Goes rigid and just slop him in there. You get him like a constrictor. It's great.
Does anything come for us at Jacques' challenge?
Let's see. Let me check.
Is there a place you two would meet? A place of importance? A place of power? Of strong emotional bond? Do you guys like eat out anywhere? Do you play board games anywhere? Do you read books anywhere? Did you do anything else?
So
Private anywhere?
just to make sure that I got this set up correctly, Jacques, you can see the layout of the whole map, right? Because you've been here.
Uh, no, I see like the shadows and stuff.
Okay.
Like I just see this one room we're in with the altar and the column with like the statue that we defaced and the columns, but is there's a lot of shadow and blacked out stuff.
The reveal areas of the map that the players have already explored. I do have that on. Um, okay. Um, I'll just have to talk to you about it then. If you don't have the, I moved your. So what I did was, while you guys weren't here, I took your token and I moved it all the way through. Oh, you know what? I bet because there's no light, so you didn't actually see it.
Aha.
That was probably it. Okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
gonna move up to the statue.
okay.
I'm just sort of looking around and just waiting.
The temple is silent. You remember that if you go straight, you should reach a crossroads, and then if you go left and kind of two lefts, and you'll kind of get to a training area, which is where you would sometimes train with him. To the
Hmm.
right, and then another right is the mess hall and kitchen, and then uh, kind of to the right, and then up is like the all the different bed chambers and barracks, as well as
Man,
the
I
a
can't see
brig.
anything past this main wall area.
That's because there's no light. So where you are, there shouldn't be any light currently. So Tennis should be able to see, but you won't be able to because you don't have dark vision. So do you want to light a torch?
Yeah, I'll light a
Lev has
torch.
a drift globe out. He just needs to be over here.
True. Yeah, you just need to bring Lev over here.
Or persistence
Persistence.
gets out of the doorway.
Persistence.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
There he
yeah.
is.
We need your guiding
There we
light.
are.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright,
You emit
head
light.
up this way. So it's to the crossroads. You said what? Forward was the training grounds.
Left is the training grounds. Left
Left
and
is the
then
training
left again.
grounds. Right. So left, left training grounds. Right, right is the quarters.
Is there a
And then we'll
chapel?
head straight. We'll head straight.
Okay, you guys should be able to open that door. Yep, there you go.
Are my armor bag of eyes on, by the way?
This is a brightly lit area. The sun is shining overhead.
Is there a chapel or a temple, something, Jacques?
I would
Um,
imagine there is.
yeah. You remember there was a, a shrine up above. Um, if you went all the way back, and then there's a stairway up into it, but you weren't ever allowed back up there.
He was never allowed back up there,
Yeah,
even as
he
like.
wasn't a high enough rank in the order.
Oh, okay.
These, like, long stairs leading up?
Let me look at where you
Oh,
are. Yeah.
okay. Just trying to find the most important
And
looking place.
it would be here, but I was not privy to be in the chapel areas during my time here.
You know,
So
always exciting to come back to a place of learning and go in the prohibited areas.
So as you enter this area, Jacques, you remember a memory of you and Michael uh, in this corridor looking in at the guarded area and having a conversation with each other about it. He's like, Michael is saying, "Do you think we'll ever be high enough in the order to be able to know what's up there? Must be important. It, if if it's guarded so heavily.
Probably. It's probably some grand secret that they want to keep to themselves, right?
And an intoxicating secrets.
Yeah, I wonder what it could be.
The Empress's
hope-
bathwater.
No, that was in the
Well,
spring
hopefully
before
we'll
you.
find.
I know I should
Hopefully
have
we'll find
inspected
out
the spring.
one day.
I hope so too. Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I clicked off the screen. Which way did we go?
Just
North.
straight.
Forward.
Yeah,
Very
just straight
forward.
north the entire way.
Oh, is this more water? Oops.
That's water.
Get back on the
Yeah.
road.
So as you guys cross, the water around you is dark and black, and it starts rippling as two creatures emerge and attack. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll some initiative.
All right. Would I have gotten as far as I am, or would I not have been able to get that far?
Move back to where Jacques is, just to 5 feet back.
Cool, cool.
I was following along, and then I lost everyone when
Straight.
things
Just
jumped.
go straight. Just keep on going
Okay.
straight.
I'll just put myself kind of here at this point, I think. Oh no, you're way up there.
Way up there. Way.
Okay.
Those look terrifying.
There we go. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm not really scared about Oblivion Juggernauts. What's there to be afraid of, besides the name and the concept and the picture?
Yes, exactly.
Like I said, if you embrace oblivion, you can become one with it. And then something, I forgot the lessons.
Okay. So Mink, you get to react first as these creatures rise up out of the inky shadows of the water around you.
All right. I want to take a double look at
My goodness, 120-foot vision is
harmony.
greater than I thought, because I can just see the statue back there.
120-foot vision's pretty good.
Oh, you closed the door.
So it's
I mean, it is
one,
like a cloth
two,
thing, so it
three,
just like
four.
Oh,
swings
I see.
back.
Okay.
Okay. The zombies are on their own, but I'm going to give Mantle of Inspiration to everyone else here, so that we can all move away, or closer, I guess, if we want. I want to move away, so I'm moving away. And then you all get the temporary HP.
Which is 10 or 8? What is it?
8. And that's my bonus action. And do I want to start off using one of the? You know what? I'm just gonna start off immediately using one of my psychic lances on the one on the left.
We get 8, you said, with
8 temporary HP, and you can move your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
I'm not gonna move.
Well, I didn't
Right.
say everyone. I'm just saying if.
Yeah.
If.
No, I got you.
Can you imagine if it's like, no, you get temporary HP and you have to move? Okay, so he's hit for a good chunk of damage. Well,
Can
hopefully
I
a good chunk of damage.
shift the one that would go on me to like someone else?
Do you want it on Doug or Frederick?
Yeah, I want to go with the Frederick.
Okay, Frederick gets it.
Go over here. Frederick's an innocent boy.
And so the one on the left is also incapacitated. And that's my turn.
He takes some damage and he is incapacitated.
I'll move. No, because me standing. I think here's fine. Yeah, I won't move.
Okay, has everybody taken their movement?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. So the one on the left is incapacitated, so he can't do anything. The other one, though, is not. So he is going to use his unbearable roar. So I need each of you to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
God damn it. I hate this entire place.
What DC
So
was it?
that's
18.
failures. Oh, great.
Your
Looks
your
like
one
we're all
character that has
screwed.
good wisdom is asleep.
Yeah.
You are all frightened
Great.
for the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
What was the DC?
Awesome.
18.
Oh Jesus.
And then he can attack. This is Soul Drain. Okay. So he is going to
So
reach out.
soul drain?
That is the name of the attack, is Soul Drain. Did I set up the macro for this? Yes, I did. Okay, so this is going to be against persistence. So 30 necrotic damage.
Okay, halved.
Yeah. Good thing you're Azamar. And I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
The number of hit dice that you have available is reduced by 2.
All right.
Let me know if you get to none.
Okay.
Oh
do.
God.
That sounds wonderful. Note.
sounds
No, it
great.
doesn't.
And that is their turn, so he is no longer going to be incapacitated. Or is it the lance is until your turn, right? Vince?
Until the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's still incapacitated. But that is their turn. So that puts us at Elijah.
Who? Well, I'm frightened, so I can't get any closer. So I think I'm just gonna stand here and take some shots.
Okay.
Have they seen me with my stealth roll?
Let me look at your stealth roll.
It was like 18, I think.
It was, yeah. No, they have not seen you.
Cool. I'll get stealth. No. Because of disadvantage, I guess I don't get stealth.
Well, so advantage and disadvantage will cancel out, so it's a regular roll.
Okay.
Okay, and you do get sneak attack damage. Which one are you attacking?
The one on the left.
Okay. So that is a total of 38 damage, right?
Yes.
Right. 22, 30. No, wait. 31.
Yeah,
31,
31.
yeah.
I'm like, where's the 8
I was
coming
sitting there looking at it
Right,
going
yeah.
like, wait, what?
My brain was
I'm
doing
like,
math. back.
Kuzka, why'd you agree with him?
Because it was higher than the real number. That's why.
Cheating.
I would like to do more damage, yes.
I have doubled their health bars in response.
It's not my fault.
It's not. But is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn?
Bonus action, I'm gonna try to hide again.
Okay.
Even though I just shot one.
You
I
duck
mean, yeah,
down
but
onto
you're
the
like at the
stairs.
corner. You tuck into the shadows, right?
Yeah, you tuck yourself into the shadows as deeply as possible and try to become one with them.
I tucked
I mean,
myself pretty deeply, it looks like.
I was gonna say that is your life. That's like literally your life. How much more shadowy can you get?
Okay. That puts us at Jacque.
I'm going to wield this +1 longsword. Yeah, we're just gonna swing. That's with disadvantage.
That's right.
Yeah. Alright, swinging at the left one. That's
And that hits.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna do a second level divine smite into that.
Okay.
So it'll be 12 slashing and 2d. It'd be 3d8. Weird. 3d8. Radiant.
It is undead, so go ahead and roll another one.
Sweet. That'll be 16, 23.
Okay.
And then yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. So you swing into this creature, and your light seems to cut through it as it unleashes another screech and tries to draw in everybody's soul. Everybody, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. With disadvantage or just base roll?
Just a regular Constitution saving throw.
Thank God.
DC 13.
And I'm still. Oh my God.
Don't you have a
13.
+1 charisma? Or
I
I guess
have
it's already in
plus.
there.
I have +1s to. No, the +5 is there, but for everybody who's within 10 feet of me, you get the +1 to your saving throw.
Oh,
that
yay,
sucks.
12 instead of 13.
Oh,
So
for some reason I thought it was. Sorry.
everybody
Since it
who
is your job to make this man more charismatic, no
Um,
matter what it
Well,
Impossible.
it
takes.
builds up now. All of my stuff now is going to get funneled in.
I assume
Like
I lose
every
2 more hit
like
dice.
just one for this one, since
Oh,
it's an AOE.
cool.
Okay, so second attack.
That's
24.
that's a hit.
All right. And we'll do a level 1 divine smite on that. So that'll be 3. So another 7 slashing and 7 radiant.
Okay. -7, and then minus another 7.
And for the sake of flavor, the divine smites in this is a flash and just a quick burst of silver flame.
Okay. The silver flame seems to tear through the shadowy substance making up the Oblivion Juggernaut with righteous fury. So I believe that leaves us with Jacque. Or, sorry, Persistence. It's Jacque's turn is over.
Alright, I'm going to place a seal on the one next to me, which gives me advantage on attacks against it, so it cancels out the disadvantage from fear. And it also gives me an extra attack with that same bonus action, so I get 3 this turn. So I'm just going to take my 3 swings at it.
That is 3 hits.
Nice. I'm not going to pop any of those, so it's just straight 9, so 22, 33.
Okay.
Do we get the save at the end of our turn for this fear thing, or is it just...
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you can make another save to try and shake off the fear. So DC is still 18.
Oh. And also with disadvantage, I assume, so whatever. Failed.
Yeah.
Okay. That is my turn. Be right back.
Okay, Tenelus.
Okay, Tennis is on his knee. He's clutching his head because he's frightened. He's going to cast Snaggering Smite as a bonus action. But, so that applies it. Now I have to make a melee attack. So we're going to thrust our hand out at the Gribbler and see if we hit him.
You hit.
All right, that will apply the smite, but it has a wisdom save for the smite. So
Okay, and the wisdom
let's
is
see here. Can I have this link the thing? Here's the spell.
it looks like he fails the save.
Alrighty. Well, if he's not immune to psychic damage or something like that, he takes that. And since he failed a saving throw, wisdom saving throw, he has disadvantage on attack rolls, on ability checks. Can't take reactions. But he's not really doing those, I guess. I actually did. He did a soul suck. I have no idea if it'll affect that, but it's on the left one, so
Okay.
that's it for now.
Like, he's incapacitated until right now, so this will at least make it
Until the
swing
end of
harder.
its next turn. So
Yeah. This will make it harder when it swings back at you, for it to hit you.
Yeah.
So that puts us at Minx's turn.
These are some very ugly creatures whom I do not like even remotely. And he is going to try and mock him. Mock.
and for a warlock only spell, you think it would scale up to 5.
Wow, a
that's gross.
2. A 2.
They
But they're
both
both
fail.
mock. Yeah. And then 5, 10, 15. He's going to duck around the corner.
Okay.
And that's me.
Alright, so their turn. So they're going to, the one on the left is going to attack with disadvantage against Tentalis. Actually, he's going to attack Jacque, because Jacque hurt him the worst. I believe that's a miss regardless.
That is a miss.
Okay, and then the other one is going to attack Persistence. And also miss.
Yeah.
Here we go. It all turns around. He had one good turn. Get him!
So these are no longer staggered or marked. So that puts us at Elijah.
It does indeed. With my last stealth roll, do they know where I am?
They do not. No, you got like a 30.
Yeah, cool. That's what I was hoping. We're gonna take another shot.
They just lived in the darkness. You were born by it, molded by it.
I'm not born to shoot though.
That's a miss.
That is indeed a miss. Well, you know what's happening next, right?
Yep. Disappear back into the shadows.
Yep.
Like it never happened.
Yep.
I'm basically as prone as I can be over here by these stairs,
Yeah.
hiding behind a zombie.
Want to try that wisdom save?
Yes, I do.
Frederick is not a zombie. He's a skeleton.
Oh,
Get it right?
yeah. I probably,
Do
I'll
that
try
too. Crap.
for mine.
Eh,
Hey,
Oh,
look
hey.
at that.
Wow.
Thanks
all
for
right.
covers.
Because you can't see him anymore.
Oh, I didn't take my wisdom save either.
None of us did.
I don't
I
know if
did.
that's with
We
disadvantage.
all break
Jacque does
free.
too.
Look at that.
You ain't
Oh.
scared of no Juggernaut. And it's just in time for Jacques' turn.
Yeah. Attack with the longsword.
No longer with disadvantage too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hit.
All right.
These low hits on these attacks is such a weird thing.
Also,
Like,
the
it
stat-
feels. No, I believe it, but it just like it feels. But you're like, oh, you got a +9. You're only getting you get these low rolls, and you're like, it hits, and you're like, oh,
I'll do
never
a
mind.
divine smite with that. That'll be 4d8.
you can save your spell
12.
slot. The
Oh,
12
alright.
does it. As
Cool.
you cut through, you don't even need to expend extra effort to slice the shadow, and it disperses.
The holy light refunds itself.
Alright.
It's like, no
I'll
need,
move
fam.
here and take the second attack.
Like Divine Purpose, it just kind of triggers itself.
Divine purpose.
That's a hit.
Um,
I'm pretty sure these stat
Right.
blocks are intended for you to be, like, take into account that you have disadvantage.
Probably.
Also, they're big
Second
boys.
level Divine Smite. So that'd be 6 slashing and then 19 radiant.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright. I will just sort of repeat what I did last time. Place a seal on it, so it gets my extra attack and advantage to cancel out the disadvantage. I will swing 3 times. Well.
All right.
I forget, what was the thing? Oh yeah, because, and then my things do, what was it again? Baleful Interdict. I think they do 3d. Yeah, so 3d6, so that's 6d6. Wow, that's a lot of ones. And then that's, I gain 12 health back, so I'm back up to full. So yeah, that is on the first hit, that's 28 plus 18. So what,
Is the
30?
18 also slashing damage?
It's just whatever is on top. Oh wait, let me double check. Necrotic.
Necrotic? Okay.
Probably resistant.
It actually appears that it doesn't have any effect.
Okay. Good to know. But I still get my 2 regular swings.
That's 2 more hits.
Yep. So additional 23.
And then it does another soul-sucking roar. So everybody make a Constitution save. Right?
Am I not out of range from being behind a thing?
It is 120 feet, I believe.
Okay, so
God.
it goes through. It doesn't have to be line of sight. It's
You
just
just have to
anything
be
in
able to
that.
hear it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I tried.
It is a roar.
Hooray!
Yeah.
And then, so -1 hit die. And then my wisdom save. Nope. Okay. That's me.
You tried.
I try.
Pretty good. Do you want to roll your d20 to see if you lop off a limb? I don't think it will do very much against an amorphous shadow, but...
The DC was 13. Right?
Yes. DC was 13.
Alright, man, Jacque, we need to get you. We need to get you out of this funk of I hate myself. It's not very charismatic.
The fun,
Let's
like
hear.
I said, I've built up my character now, so now all of my advancements will be in charisma.
We can only hope. Where the fuck do I remove my hit die? There it is. No, wait, where is it? It's in long rest? Does anyone know where I like remove the hit die at? Short rest? Oh, let's do it here.
Yeah, or you can just keep a note of it.
Move to a die. Got it.
And then it's Denalis's turn whenever you finish messing around with your hit dice.
I love that I'm failing an ability check on something I have advantage for.
Let's see here. Then throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the dude.
Okay, that'll be 2 hits.
Alrighty. Frederick doesn't have his magic bow yet, so I don't even know, but they'll do their things. They're undead, so they're not afraid, and I don't think they have hit dice to lose. So I've just been ignoring those rolls unless you want me to do them.
I think that they can be. They don't have souls to suck, so we can rule that the soul drain doesn't.
Actually, it doesn't say they're immune to like frightened, which is very strange. I guess they can be frightened. Oh yeah, I guess that's the point of. The fucking.
Turn undead.
You
The
can,
channel divinity, yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well. Well, I guess I can do that really quick. Was it like wisdom to be scared?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
I'm just gonna say they fail. I'm just gonna ignore them. It's fine. I'm not gonna
Okay.
worry about it too much. I imagine these guys need to be hit with magical weapons anyways. That's my turn.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. To the top of the round with Minx. You are no longer frightened.
Da. Step back around. Is anyone looking particularly hurt? Take that as a no.
Bit low on hit dice, but you know.
Yeah, can't really do anything about that. So I mean, we killed the other one decently easy, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mock it.
Okay.
Can I mock the same target twice?
I don't think there's anything stopping you.
Okay, well I'm just gonna double mock him then for a tiny bit of extra damage, maybe. Okay. Comrades, I think my incessant nagging at his hideousness is getting to him. That's me.
Okay. Let's see. So he is mocked. But he's gonna sense Persistence's weakness and attack. But miss. And then Elijah.
You know what we're gonna do?
I think I have an inkling. Yeah, that finishes him off. As
Perfect.
his shadow stuff collapses back into the water, in the shadowy water.
I'm still scared of the shadow.
Oh yeah, I should do mine. I don't know why though. Oh, of course.
Cool. Well, I assume since he's dead, though, I can actually move.
Yeah, the source of your fear is no longer nearby, so the fear will fade after a minute.
Okay. Cool.
I take it those are a new addition to the temple.
I've never seen or been in this area before. So this
Well, I
is
sincerely do
all
not
new
like their
ground for us.
interior designer.
Agreed.
Is this a door ahead of us or just a wall?
Yeah, it's a door right ahead of you.
Well, I think we're on the right track if they had those god dogs set up.
Yes.
I look at the door.
There are no knobs or handles or anything like that. It appears to be like a solid facing you. Like there might be a mechanism somewhere else to open it.
Sort of kick it a bit, just press on it with my foot, see if that opens.
Kick it a bit.
It does not seem to move.
I strike it with my sword.
I mean, yeah, you can just can't open her through it.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if it was like magically sealed, then the sword might bounce off. So I actually wasn't expecting that to work.
You weren't expecting that to work?
No. I was like, oh, Thur's gonna put like a magical seal on it that we need to go and disable before I can come back and cut it open. But no, if I can just cut it open, I'll cut it open.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about like making you find the proper thing, but then I was like, well, it's funnier this way.
Yep.
There actually is in this map there is a way to open this door without having to like mess with it, but I think
Yeah,
the
but
can
it's
opener.
well,
Persistence is not patient at the moment.
welcome to the Bob way of doing things.
Yep. First we had Jacuna and
Who
Goat. Now we
needs
have Persistence.
Who needs mechanics when you can just brute force it?
Yeah, just get the brutal pick in here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys make your way up the stairs. I don't have a specific map for this, but I do have some background music. Um, and you find yourselves back out in the sunlight. Um, this area is a little bit more green. It's kind of similar to the oasis that you just passed down below. Um, you can see um, surrounding some more a stream, the stream that's flowing down and feeding the water area down below. Um, uh, Columns like of some ancient building uh, on either side, uh, leading a little bit further up the hill.
Hmm. I look around. Do we see, like, we're in the sunlight and everything so far has been
Yeah.
shadowy and not attacking us in the sunlight, but just in case, I look around, see if
Mhm.
there's any dangers or whatnot. Do a flash of hell sight just in case.
Yeah. You do not detect any creatures hidden by magic. Um, and you do not spot anything obvious as well. You can look back out over the kind of valley in front of the fortress, and you can actually see your marines waiting outside by your ship.
So is this
Jacque,
just the back of the fortress, or is it some weird dimensional we've done a loop thing?
It's the back of the fortress.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like you went in the side of a cliff, you went up, and now you're at the top of the cliff.
Are there any other buildings for us to move to from here, or
You can see a small building up further up the slope.
I
Uh,
start walking towards that?
Yeah, I'll follow after him.
What is this
I
place up here?
feel this journey may have to be symbolic of their order, as you go from oblivion to the light of the creator, or whatever the fuck they believe in.
Do you know what this building is up here, Jacque?
This entire part, as I said, was blocked off for adherents of my level. I did not ascend the ranks high enough to know of this,
Fair.
Did any
but
ascended peruse your order?
if they did, I was not made aware of it. Me and Mikhail had stated that it was probably some grand secret of the order for the higher ups to follow. We
Well,
only had speculations, we never had answers.
Well, curiosity drives me onward.
just need to find the source of this curse and exterminate it. If this building was important, then maybe this will be it. I just power walk up to that, whatever this small building is.
okay. So you find inside this area seems older and more rundown, not maintained uh, like the rest of the castle or the fortress. Uh, um, and inside the small building is basically just like a small shrine with a statue of a man.
Does it look recognizable? Have I
You've seen the
seen a
statue
likeness
before.
of something?
Yeah. Uh, it's a statue of Kiolandi, but ancient and time worn.
Oh, well, this history is pointless then.
Oh no.
What?
We've seen Kiolandi before, right? Like he appeared
Uh,
to take away those kids.
yeah. So I guess the rest of you have recognized him too. And Jacques would specifically recognize that this is the statue that he puts in his temples of himself from when he got petrified.
So this is like an official temple then.
Jacques, what the hell is going on?
You know as much as I do. That is an effigy of Kialandi.
I think this is
Maybe
what a draconic writer once referred to as a mystery box. I suggest we leave it alone, because in my experience, mystery boxes are very unsatisfying to open.
Does it look like it's been here for long? Like, his persistence would know from talking with Aerith and stuff that Kealandi is, at least at the moment, mortal born and, like, not hundreds of years old. How old does this statue look?
Ancient. Like, let's see, what did Dennis, you're a stonemason, right? You made a
Oh
history
yeah,
check?
he's done that before. He can
Uh,
speak to the stone.
yeah, so given the fact that the statue is in shelter and made of stone and like hard material, the type of stone that it's
let
made
me hit
of.
you with one of these. Make the roll better.
Hmm?
In case 14's not good enough.
Yeah.
Now it's an 18.
You would guess that this statue probably predates the Empire.
Part of me makes me wonder if this is perhaps not even real. This place may be a
Why?
place of judgment, or may be a place of may go beyond the physical and go into the world of the mind.
Why would
This building may be based on Jock's entire subconscious mind.
I already did a hell site that would have covered this place, right? Or do I need to do another one for this place in particular?
Uh, you you were far enough away that you would need to do another one for this place in
I do
particular.
another.
You
Just
detect no illusions.
I reach out and just like touch the thing and just feeling right. Like I'm just
It feels real.
Jacques, what the hell is going on here?
I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. Why
Why is
would they
Aerith's
keep,
godling in a temple that cursed her?
why would they keep this if they follow the Empress?
Well, one thing for you to know is
We
gods
just saw the Temple of the Silver Flame in ruins. Why would they keep this up?
gods go beyond the ideas of time and
Especially,
space.
He's not a
This has
yes,
god.
existed
but
forever.
what
But he means
Kealandi
to be a
stands,
god.
but what Kealandi stands for is directly the antithesis of the Empress's demands and desires.
Doesn't matter what. This isn't a statue of a concept. This is a statue of a person.
Right, and it's one we recognize.
I'm. If this the only reason that persistence isn't just destroying this thing is out of respect for Aerith.
Mhm.
Otherwise, he would have just like cut this thing in
Is it
half,
just?
walked away.
Is this room just has the statue, or does it have other things in it?
It has the statue. Are you inspecting the statue more closely? I guess.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to do
Yeah.
too.
Tenelis would have noticed this one also when he's examining it. There is an inscription.
Can we read it?
It appears to be. It's not in any language that you understand.
Oh, it's not in Celestial?
It's not in Celestial.
Alright.
I
Yeah.
only know
Who
common,
all is looking at
Dwarvish,
the
and
inscription?
Elvish.
Yeah. Who all is looking at the inscription?
Jacques is. Call Minx over to see if he can read it.
Mink,
There
are you
we go.
attempting to decipher the message?
The problem is, my magic is usually relegated to spoken language, but I can certainly take a look at it.
I mean,
One
this is Lev
thing
saying it. It might be in Draconic.
There's a very good chance it's in Draconic.
He will try to read it.
One thing I'd like you guys all to observe, though, is this place is not as kept as the rest of the temple. I feel your friend has continued to obey the places that he's not permitted into. He does not come here, I don't think. And I think this may have deeper meanings into the truth of your order, Jacque.
So, Minx, as you examine the inscription on the statue, uh, you realize that it's using draconic characters, but it's not any like words that you recognize until you have a flash of inspiration and realize that it's in a UDDC military code.
What the hell is going on?
Duh. It is exactly what I feared, comrades. A mystery box.
What does it say?
I would have to get my code book out. You're going to have to give me some
Please
time.
do.
I mean,
Your
we're in no
what?
rush.
Your code book?
I will explain if it makes any sense.
So this is a statue
This is a pre-Empire
of a
statue of a man
person.
who was only born in recent decades with apparently a UDDC code and Draconic on it. We're waiting, Minsk.
I'm working
Also,
on it.
anyone that knows
Believe
anything about Kehlani knows that he is friendly with the UDDC. There's a chance that he just knows the code.
That
Maybe.
is not here or there with the with the issues of this.
It's not the big thing.
Knowing
of, oh,
the
yeah,
code is
Kehlani's
the
built
lesser
UDDC.
of the irregularities here.
Let's see questions. How did this survive this long? Why is this here?
So yeah, I get out my code book and I start working on it.
Okay.
Why is this here? Is my favorite.
I'm going to examine the rest of the building while these guys
Mhm.
pour over the absurdity of the statue, which is very normal.
I'm going to go over to anything that is standing but not the structure and cut it in half.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just a
There's
tree or
freestanding
something.
yes,
I
freestanding
want to
pillar,
res-
palm tree, all fall before your wrath.
Resistance, this is a place of peace, please.
I'm loving this. Elijah is just sitting on the ceiling watching you all.
What
not
ceiling?
perturbed.
What? We're out in
There's
the
a
open.
ceiling.
You're on a cloud?
Yes.
We're in a
He was
building.
actually
Is this
he
building
was
not have
hanging
a
from
roof?
the underside of the palm tree until you cut it down.
Little did you know, Elijah weighs that of a feather.
Exactly.
What is the average flight speed of an unladen Elijah?
So do I learn anything about the code?
Let's see. Yes, you've finished translating the inscription while Persistence takes out his anger issues.
I do it once. I don't level
Okay.
the whole oasis. I do it to one thing.
Howard.
I'm just going to copy that to put in the Discord for ruminations.
Cast off tomorrow.
It's very
Well-
interesting. What about yesterday?
What about it?
I mean, what about tomorrow?
What about it?
We're getting rid of tomorrow, but what about yesterday? Maybe it just
Hey.
wants us to live in the now. It's not a bad idea. Live in the now.
I'm trying to tell you all. It is best not to think about these things. It's simply some form of mystery box.
So then, also as you're saying the inscription to everybody else and reading it out, who is it? Let's see. Elijah, you have the highest perception here, probably like a 20.
Very possibly. Passive's only 18.
Passive 18. That's probably the highest out of everybody, I'd imagine.
I would think so.
You hear a click from the back of the plinth that the statue is on.
That's when the bomb detonates.
Hey, Jacque, your statue is clicking.
I'm going to back up.
I'll look behind the
Check his
statue.
ass.
You see that
What junk
what
is in his trunk?
No.
what appeared to be like a solid panel has clicked open like a drawer.
I'll move the panel, like
Okay.
pull out the drawer.
You find inside 6 bottles of something.
Take the 6 bottles. Minx, Tenless, Elijah, anyone.
I'll take Arif's.
Any idea of what this might be?
They have label. Like, what kind of bottles are we looking at? Wine bottles, potion bottles, beer bottles.
Potion bottles.
Potion labels. Are they opaque? Can we see what's inside?
Let me look at the description of the item here.
Yeah, I'll come over and inspect those. I know a little bit about potions and poisons and the like.
I've got the bag of holding, so I put mine in there. I assume there's 6 of us. This is Lev jumping to conclusions. There's 1 for each of us, which is why I said mine and Arif's. Persistence probably wouldn't make that deduction.
Not an unreasonable deduction.
It's very much a video game logic deduction. I don't think Persistence would be thinking like that.
Well, I
I
mean, he
mean,
might just be thinking if there's 6 bottles and there's 6 people in the group, when she wakes up, I can give her one.
I'm not sure that Persistence would be passing one to everybody unless to examine it at first.
Oh,
I mean, Jacque would be handing one to everyone for everybody to look and inspect it to see what it might be.
ambrosia from your god. How nice.
what is ambrosia?
I don't know. Sounds nice
What?
though.
All right. So, who is going to try it?
Well, it doesn't look like blood, and that's the only thing in the little message. I guess. Hopefully, it's not bathwater.
Oh,
Healadi's
gods.
bathwater.
Yeah.
If it's corked, I'm gonna uncork it and give it a whiff.
Okay. It smells vaguely metallic.
I also have the magic sight, so I'll give it a little look, and I
Detect
guess
magic.
I'll give it an arcana,
yeah.
and I'll give it a think,
Let's see.
and I'll use
So-
my knowledge of the past. See if I came across this before.
Okay. Yeah, with the 20, I'd say you could. So your magic sight reveals a faint aura of abjuration, and based on you're looking at it, you're thinking this might be some kind of potion of resistance. When you come across a memory, let's see. I'm gonna ask you how you know this, but the memory would reveal to you that it is a potion. These are potions of psychic resistance.
Cool.
One second, I can remember my friend's name. Let's see here. What's
Alzador?
it here? Alzador. Well, let's see here. Well, if I'm not mistaken, these are potions of psychic resistance. I believe these are gifts from your beautiful little godling. You should help us in the journey ahead against your fallen friends.
So this religious nope, mystery box. I'm moving on from this. Is there anything else we need to be looking at your comrades, or should we be finding the one who cursed our other comrade?
Is there anything else in the compartment? Just 6 of these potions?
It was
Six of
just
those
the
potions.
six potions.
I mean, if I was also to take a guess, this potion will probably also kill Aerith. cure Aerith, not kill.
I am
So
Well,
far less confident in this. I'm not sure why.
I don't believe that's how those
Say-
potions work.
sorry,
Just
I
my
bit
Able
my
to
knowledge.
remove
tongue.
curses.
The problem with these psychic potions is they make your tongue numb, and I just a little whiff of it can make you go. Ugh. It's a bit of a problem.
Got it.
So
Interesting.
just be careful when you drink the stuff. Really, if you want answers, I think you should just ask your friend, your little godling.
I have a question. You keep referring to them as a beautiful little godling.
I mean, he's right there. Look at him. I mean, maybe he's not your
He was
taste.
gorgeous.
Alright, everyone
But
take
it's-
one, and I put Eris in the bag of holding.
How
I
big
mean-
is this statue?
Tenelus is going to do a minor illusion. He's gonna make Kalandi look like a dragonborn. Is that better?
It's exactly life-sized.
Okay.
My question was simply more on the sense of if this was beautiful by the standards of your empire or you personally.
Okay. We need to get back to why we're here. These questions now can wait. When Aerith is fixed, we can bring her back here. Maybe she'll be able to contact Keelani and we can get some more answers about it. But for now, I'm going to head back in and find that bastard.
I'm telling you all. The answer is simply mystery box. There's nothing more to it than that.
Was there anything else in that box, or just the potions?
It was just the
the potions.
potions.
Just the potions. Alright. Take mine, put one in the bag, make sure everybody else has one, and then I start going back to the temple.
Yeah.
Let us go kill a ghost, and then we can ask Aerith when she wakes up to ask her godling. Maybe he'll know.
Is he truly a ghost, or is he more like a specter or a phantom?
He's haunted my dream. He was haunting my dreams the other night. Temple of the Silver Flame.
Duh, but he seemed to be a creature. I
Perhaps
suppose I
the-
just lack the terms for this.
Perhaps the aspects of the divine may be strange to your different views.
I mean, it certainly is. We don't believe in worshipping gods.
Yeah, you just have a big, powerful physical dragons, which is definitely a different form of power.
It
Less
certainly makes it
Abstract.
less interesting to be praying to a theoretical creature in the sky when a very real creature in the sky will land on you and squish you flat if you do not worship it. It has
This
left
is
us
true.
somewhat cynical about the nature of these things.
Perhaps you just haven't experienced enough disaster in your life.
Oh my, not enough disaster. Oh, Боже мой. If you spoke to many people in UDDC, we are in perhaps the first and only age where things were getting better. And then they got worse, which is much of our history.
You can always blame a god on it.
But we know exactly who did it. It was a dragon. And now it is fascisti.
You know, just gotta tug on those threads. Where did the fascisti come from? They often worship a god. You could always blame him.
Well, yeah, that is why we blame the Empress. Because we are trying to kill her.
And the Empress worships a divine being, so There you go. The root of the problem.
This is again why I say we don't worship people. We just find this whole religion thing to be problematic. It is like some kind of narcotic for large groups of people. I lack the proper analogy for this.
Mm. These things just require experience. You'll experience your own divine awakening someday, I'm sure.
I would be most curious if I had a divine awakening, considering I don't want to be.
Yeah, you never really want it.
Still, I suppose we should kill the whatever it is and then wax poetic later with much vodka at our disposal.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back in.
All right, Jacque. Where to?
Yep.
Yeah, Persistence was usually join in that conversation, but he is just focused moving forward. And Jacques said he didn't know this place that well, so
I don't know
Persistence
this
is
part of the layout,
yeah, so
so take
Persistance
point.
isn't gonna wait for him on that.
I thought we were going back to the rest of the building. Is there somewhere else we're going?
Yeah, well, that's where we're going. We're back in the building.
Yes.
Like, this was the
What?
not permitted area. Jack should know
Yeah.
the rest of this place, right?
Yeah, what
Right.
kind of statue is this? Is this like a chandelier sort of setup?
No, it's a winch.
Where'd everybody
It's
go?
got a chain for opening the
It
door.
opened the door that you just can't open it.
Oh well.
But that's why I wasn't too bothered about it, because like all you had to do was go up the stairs. But I thought it was more funny
Yeah.
if you just like opened it the hard way and then found this later.
I mean, it wasn't a hard way. It was like.
Not for you.
Yeah.
For
Okay,
persistence, you
so
probably had to put in some work.
looks like this room is just this, so we have to go back.
Up these stairs.
So
Even when you have the right tool, going through a storm door is probably quite an exertion.
Oh. It broke. Reload.
Oh, uh-oh.
That was me just trying to go
Oh,
through
God.
walls.
Yep. And you reloading broke my roll 20.
Yeah, well,
No. Everybody
Mine still
reload.
works.
I am back.
Having lots of trouble.
It knows too much.
Does everyone
Okay,
see
well,
this?
I think we went too fast.
Whoop, whoop.
So
Back up.
as Jacques,
Back up.
as you walk out into the room with
Everyone
everybody
back
else,
up.
I appreciate Elijah and Tenelus both walking ahead into this room and then backing up and not saying anything.
Oh no, I saw him and I went, yeah, I'm behind Persistence. This actually shouldn't be happening, so I just kept my mouth shut.
I thought that guy was
I
just a party
appreciate it.
member. Like
Tennis just like, oh,
I
hello,
didn't know he was
friend.
supposed to be evil or not.
I'm just gonna let everyone walk
So
into
I
the trap.
enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's standing there leaning up against the wall with his arms crossed, watching you.
Looking very
Uh,
cool.
A similar position to where you were in your flashback, talking to him about what's up there. Like, whatever's up there, it won't save you.
I'm just not even gonna say anything now, and I'm just gonna slash with a sword.
All right, that means initiative.
Jock, what did I tell you? You're supposed to make amends. Drinking a potion's like an action, right?
Drinking a potion is an action, yes.
These things like last an hour or is it like a minute?
Potions of resistance last an hour.
Okay.
Could I have noticed that Jacques was going up to stab him and done something, or was it too quick?
I mean, it was pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
You're approaching me? Yeah, I got to stab you. Or I don't know. How do you do that phrase, right? It's just like, I don't know, it's two JoJo characters. They're going at it.
I can't
Yeah.
kick your ass. I can kick your ass all the way over here.
I can't smite you with the silver flame from over here, can I?
So Elijah, you get to go first.
Unfortunate. Step. Step. We're gonna take a swing.
Uh, that is a hit. So that's 31.
Cool. Having that ability used on me last time, did I get a sense that he had to have line of sight to do that aging thing?
Um, yeah, you have to be able to see him.
Disengage. We're leaving. Cool.
Okay, Minx.
This is a weird bit of things once more, but we shall do what we do, comrades. And I'm going to try and hit him with my second lance of the day.
Okay. He dissipates.
I feel as though I wasted that.
It's not Mind Spike. Psychic Lance. Yeah, it's not the one where you can track them, is it?
No. I was just supposed to incapacitate him.
All right. Jacques, it's your turn.
He dissipates.
Well, on my guy was going to then also back up a bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's it.
Divine sense.
Let's see.
Within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
Not behind total cover.
Yeah. So I guess I'd move like here as well to give me more play.
You don't sense any lingering undead. Howard! Are you doing anything else?
That's fine. Nope. Took an action to do divine sense.
Okay, persistence.
He just disappeared. Did it seem like what would the disappearing look like?
Like his like his ghostly form like blew apart into mist and then dissolved.
I'm just gonna drink the potion of psychic resistance.
Okay.
That's an action. I believe we didn't do bonus action potions in this campaign, did we?
We did not, no.
Okay. So yeah, I don't really have a bonus action to use. I can't like bonus action make a perception check or anything. So
I hit the pause menu. I eat 50 cabbages. I resume the game.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
As an action hell sight. So no. All right. That's I will 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, let's just move there. That's my turn.
Okay. Tenelis.
I'm just gonna take out that potion. It's like, the lady protects. And then I'm gonna drink that. Stow the bottle away. To follow persistence. Go in a direction. Actually, wait. You know, I'm gonna check behind the curtain.
Okay, go ahead and open it.
Well, oh, hello.
Jesus!
Frederick, shoot it. So I still have a bonus action. Sha. Well, no, not like that. Let's see here. Doug, forward. You can try it. Not
That
sending
does
my
hit.
best.
That does hit. It does not appear to be very effective, though.
You have it, Doug. I'm gonna stand up here.
So
Frederick
you're
will
all
also move.
Gonna hear some terrible howls as more creatures burst out and attack. From the
The depths of
high
hell.
chambers. This one can't get through though.
Jacque, did your friend have a liking for dogs? As I put my back to the wall.
Down, boy. Heal.
I am starting to feel like there's some kind of puzzle here we should be solving about why
Yeah, maybe.
he's cursed.
Just can't open the door again.
Let's see, a 30-foot cone.
A
I feel
30
like I
what?
answered the question already. You gotta amend your friendship. Not stab him.
Okay, so I think everybody except for Elijah and Minx is gonna need to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'm feeling pretty good for being back here.
Come on.
And if you fail, you are frightened. You guessed it.
It's frightened.
What are they frightened of?
The wolves.
These damn wolves.
Why are you scared of wolves?
Oh, is that? Oh, I have to do it too, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, and yeah, everybody except for Minx and Elijah. So that includes you.
Yeah, go figure.
Okay.
Do we get advantage for the potion of psychic resistance?
It's not potion of fear resistance.
Damn it.
Well,
and
you
then,
know, fear is the mind killer, and my mind is being killed right now.
So
No
Jacque,
risk
you're
of
gonna,
death.
you're gonna get an attack. And persistence, you're gonna get an attack.
Nope.
And then poor Doug is gonna get an attack.
That sounds like personal problems.
I gave Doug armor. That misses. He's got, what did I give him? Splinter or something? I don't know, I think it was like a chain vest or something. I don't know. He's got 16 AC. I think that's a chain. Like, yeah. I think
Chain
it's
shirt, yeah.
Well, it's like the heavy armor, I think, because he's got no dex.
What's that? A zombie doesn't have dexterity?
Okay. So that is their turn. So we're back to the top with Elijah.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you walking along the ceiling?
Yep, we're gonna get behind this guy. Don't know if it's a good idea, but you know what? We're doing it.
15 hits.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's see. So
So-
that is 25 from the first one, and then 11 from the second one.
And then the 4 necrotic damage if he takes that at all.
He appears to not have blood to bleed, so no.
Is that a bleeding? Okay.
Right, that's what it's flavored as. Is it's a bleed?
That's what I'm looking. Do.
Well, he's immune to necrotic damage. Let's just shortcut it there.
Yeah, that too.
I was trying to be like a flavorful, but whatever.
There's attack, bonus action, movement.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to remember. 3d6 for Whales of the Grave. For the target behind me.
Okay, is that necrotic damage?
It is, but you know what? I'm doing it anyways.
Okay, it appears to not be bothered by any whales from the grave.
Betty.
So that puts us at Minx, I believe.
With the puppy.
Okay.
It snarls at you.
Bad puppy newspaper.
He's going to move up.
I do want to keep them.
Hey, puppet pal, clam.
and then back up.
All right. Which ones are you mocking?
The bottom and left.
Okay.
Huh?
So bottom saves, left takes 5 damage.
Okay.
And is mocked.
And that's it for me.
Okay, Mikhail has already been defeated in this encounter, so Jacques.
Which one held?
The 3 that are uh, this one, that one, and that one. And
Okay,
that
so
just
I'm
kind of like
frightened of
blanketed
all of
this
them.
room. Yeah, just blanketed this room.
Alright. So we're just going to attack. Disadvantage.
You have
Oh,
flanking
no, wait.
though.
No, it'd be base roll. Because
Yep,
I'd be flanking.
That's why I did it.
it's a hit.
Yep. The swing. So that's 8 slashing. Yeah, we're gonna do a superiority die. And we're going to do a trip attack against it. Let's make a strength saving throw, DC 16, or it falls prone. And it takes an extra 3 damage.
It does not fall prone, but
Just
it does take 3 extra damage.
alright. Second attack. Base roll.
That's a
13.
hit.
Okay. Uh,
Alright,
13 slashing damage.
you cleave into it.
That's why we do it.
Um,
I was hoping getting you away from the disadvantage would help.
uh, can I see the one that's behind Elijah?
Yeah, and you can hear it snarling, but you're not afraid of it
Okay.
yet because it hasn't howled at you, technically.
Okay, good. I'll move up to it and I'll action surge. And I will do 2 attacks against it.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you gonna move the full distance towards it?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I can't see it on the
Oh,
map.
that's because you're in darkness right now.
Yeah, that's what I figured then.
So is that where you're standing and swinging at the darkness? So you can't see it.
Okay, if I can't see it, then instead of attacking with the action I have, it will be Channel Divinity to do Sacred Weapon, which gives my, uh, which has my sword give off bright light 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
All right. You should be able to see now.
Okay.
Might need to move you. There we go. Does that work?
Yeah, so I can, I guess, do the rest of my movement up to it. Alright, that'll be
Right.
my turn.
There's not a good way for me to see what each of you can see.
Well, it's all good.
Yeah. So that puts us at persistence.
Alright. Bonus action. Gonna light bulb it up. Then,
The reason why none of us went over to help him.
and then with disadvantage, I'm going to take 2 swings at the dog in front of me.
That's 2 hits.
Alright, so 7, so it's 22, plus 8, so it's 30 damage. And 8 of it is radiant.
Uh, Channeling your light into your sword seems to make it super effective.
Nice. And then at the end of my turn, they take 4 radiant damage. If they're within my aura, which unfortunately they're too big, so I can only get 1 of them. But yeah.
At the end of your turn?
End of my turn. Yep.
Okay. Alright, so four more radiant damage to it, modified by whatever resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities it might have.
Yep. And then, I use my bonus action, so I'm good. That's all my actions.
Okay, so that puts us back at Teneless.
Which one? Which one am I afraid of? The one that I saw?
It actually would have been this
Oh.
one.
I assume so.
Oh.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So okay. So that means I can turn the corner and look at this guy again.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give him some Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 2 hits.
And well, I don't know what else I'm gonna do with the bonus action. So fuck. Get to my dudes here. Bye. Oh, that's a short sword. Whatever. It's the same damage.
That
And
hits.
Duggan hit too. Well, he's trying his best, but
He's definitely trying
unfortunately,
his best.
he's got physical arms and not magical arms. He's not a monk. So
He's not a monk.
I'll have to teach him how to use something magical. I don't know. No, that's my turn.
Get him magic tooth caps. Brass knuckled. That kind of thing.
Something like that.
Okay, so persistence, the wolf in front of you is going to attempt to attack you.
I bet it is. Fuck off.
Miss. The wolf at the bottom is going to attempt to attack Doug. And also miss because of his new armor, his shiny new armor. And then the wolf
It's looking
next to
good.
Jacque is going to try and attack him. An ultimate.
That's a miss.
And the other Oblivion Brute. Yeah.
You know, Doug's faced Oblivion so many times since he's the one that dies the most, even though he's also been dead just multiple times. He's like, yep, this is normal.
Yeah.
Oblivion, yep, know it well.
Can they move, this guy move over to the other side? Because you can move through allies, right? And if you're one size category bigger than somebody, you can move over them, right? I'm
Believe.
trying to remember
Is
the
it
rules.
one
I
size?
thought
I
you
know
had
if
to
you're
be
a category,
I thought it was
It's,
two.
it might be
Oh.
2 sizes, yeah.
yeah.
So this Oblivion Brute can't get in.
Well, there is there is like an optional role. I think it's like called Overrun. They can do like a contested strength, and then they can like force you out of the way or something like that.
But I think that
Mhm.
is like their action then. So it's like
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's all up to the GM.
true, true.
Right. Well, he'll be back there waiting once you take care of his pack mate. So that puts us back to Elijah.
Who I think is just going to do the simple thing here and jump over another wolf.
Okay, you just run up the wall, and then back
Yep.
down again to this.
Benefits of what we do.
That is wow. 2
Impossibly bad
Ow.
luck.
Ow.
It's 4 2s in a row.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
pretty statistically aberrant.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, it was going to happen eventually, but
It's technically not 4 twos in a row because it rolled all the weapon damage in between them, but 4 twos to land on those specific.
well, I mean, it's
rolls.
also 2s on the D20. It's 2s on all the D20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
I mean, it's no more statistically probable than any other combination of numbers that you could get on 4
Well, you
dice,
just failed a
but
lot of dodge rolls.
It just feels like it.
yeah. All right. Well, that's movement and action and bonus action because we're not in 5.5 yet, so it's still a bonus action. So that puts
Yep.
that Minx.
So the one on the left is down. All right, so now the ones who are still remaining. And then back up again.
Okay.
Sometimes it's best to stick with what you know. And sometimes what you know is hurling psychic insults at people. So they're both mocked. That's me.
Okay. Jacques.
All right. Thanks to Elijah being there, we're going to swing with advantage.
That's a hit.
That for 12 slashing and second attack.
That's also a hit.
And 9 slashing.
Don't you have Sacred Weapon up?
It's +1 to attack rolls.
Oh, okay, but not damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Sacred Weapon will be a lot better in with D&D 1 because instead of me doing slashing damage, I can choose all of that damage to be radiant.
Yeah, that would be better in this specific instance.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Anything
that's
else?
a boon of smite. That's interesting.
So persistence.
Alright. There's really no point in putting seals on these people. Because
Well, they're not
they're
people,
probably
they're
not going to
wolves.
take necrotic damage, so
Maybe they're wolf people.
I'm just going to swing at it twice.
Really, they're not even wolves.
So
That is one hit, but
16.
that is enough to cleave through this one.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a step forward. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I have a bonus action. I can shove or pull things. I don't think that applies to any of these. So, I don't think I have anything else I can do as a bonus action that's useful. What is this? That's an action. That's an action. Nope, that's it. So end of my turn takes 4 radiant damage. And I'm gonna save on my or gonna fail my wisdom save. Yep. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. This one's only DC 13, so it's not impossible.
Go, Joy. Still haven't beaten it. That's the highest I've gotten so far. So.
Tenelis.
Don't change how it works. Hiya.
So it is 26. That blasts this one apart.
Oh, well, then I'll stay here. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Well. No, I shouldn't go down this hallway. Doug, that's all you. Guard the hallway. Oh, there's more of them. Alright, well, I don't have laser beams yet, so I'm going to stand here. Frederick, though, he can shoot a shot. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm just going to tell Doug's going to dodge until something happens. Wow, I'm getting the crits on the guys with non-magic weapons.
Low damage.
Waiting for that
Non-magic
goddamn
weapon.
bow to show up so that I could actually do 11 damage and not 5 or whatever it does.
Which one were you shooting, left or right?
Well, hop persistence. So yeah, right.
Okay. Alright, there go. Let's see. I think we're gonna try and do an attack on Elijah. Oh, there you go.
I don't like that.
15 necrotic damage on Elijah, and DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Okay. It does not drain your soul.
That's good. I don't like soul drains.
You're the one who traps souls, not other people.
Exactly. And I will
Okay.
take half that damage.
And persistence, you get missed.
Hey, miss me with that shit.
And then it is Elijah's turn.
Time for vengeance.
Okay. That hits.
Cool.
For 33.
Still up?
It is still out.
I assumed it would be.
You slash the darkness. And oh, there's still one more. Okay.
Okay. I'll run back into the main room though. To I
Okay.
think that's my distance. Yep.
All right, Minx.
That's too far.
So, comrades, where's the last of what's hostile to us?
Over here.
Okay, I'll work
You
with
hear that
that.
from this direction.
Okay.
Out of the hallway
that
with it,
put-
little like wisps of golden lightnings coming out of.
Yes, indeed. It puts me inside. Is anyone looking particularly hurt? Nope. All right, just on to the
Can't
mockery
imagine.
then.
Okay. 12 psychic damage.
All right, and then 2 steps back. That's me.
Okay. Jacque.
Um, I'm gonna move 1, 2. Yeah. Where's the right fountain? And then seeing the other wolf, I will cast Sacred Flame on it. So that's a dexterity saving throw at DC 13.
Okay. He fails.
He takes a whopping 6 radiant.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Persistence.
All right. Fuck this dog. Still have disadvantage on? Yes, I do. 28 total, with 8 of that being radiant.
Okay. You slash apart the dog.
And then out of combat.
Out of combat, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna, since I'm still radiating light, gonna come around and just kick open this door. So I don't want this to go to waste. So I find him.
Yeah, I'm gonna head this way and kick open doors.
Yeah, we should probably stick together, comrade.
Uh,
Splitting up is non-ideal.
And these doors are not actually like doors. They're just like cloth draped across the doorway.
I'll
Is the
slash him
purpose?
away with the sword.
Okay, so they can't be closed again.
Yeah.
I'm going to be sticking. This is slow on my computer, so I'm just going to say I'm sticking with Jacque, and whenever he next face plants into an enemy, I'm just moving there. Por favor.
Okay.
okay, and this goes around a bend, and I'm not going that out of line of sight of everybody. I just, well, gotta let this fall, or else I'm gonna start burning everyone around me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wait on. How long does that drift globe last?
The light just goes forever.
Okay, I'm gonna wait on you then,
Yes.
because after probably here, the sacred weapon, well, like goes away, dissipates, and then I have no light source for my own.
which would be bad.
Yeah, be bad. This I'll remember is storerooms and quarters for
Yeah, you would remember all of this.
adherents and other followers.
Where did I put
All right.
my gold?
This looks like a stairway that goes up. So,
Yeah, hang on. Hang on.
no, no, sorry.
Hold up, he's gotta be. We all gotta back
Put
out
us
of the room
back
real
to
fast.
where we should be.
So who drank their potions of psychic resistance?
Me.
Yo.
I know I did.
It was Persistence, Tinalis, and Jacques.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hadn't yet.
Okay,
You
you're fine.
fucked.
Don't worry.
No, you're not. You're dead.
So
Immediate
persistence,
aneurysm.
as you start heading down the stair, you feel something like pressing at your mind, like it's trying to do one psychic damage to you per round, but it can't because you're resistant.
As I come up to these stairs.
The stairs go down, by the way, not up.
Oh, as I come. All right. Oh, 'cause well, I think we found the right way. Everybody who hasn't already should probably drink your potions.
So if you insist.
Yep, I down mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember
Kill.
where these stairs lead to.
Down into the crypts.
all right.
Kilandi wouldn't do me wrong.
Keelani would
Okay,
certainly.
yeah.
Um,
I let them know that this leads into the crypts under the order hall.
I wonder where they would have buried your friend at. Let's go meet him in the flesh.
um, something you will notice is that the darkness that is before you, uh, when you bring like the drift globe and your other light sources in here, it doesn't penetrate into the darkness that is
All right.
kind of gathering here at the bottom of the stairs.
Daylight on the drift globe.
That's okay. So
We
trying
have
to think if I'm
1 hour for these potions and this daylight.
okay. So you descend the stairs. As the drift globe glows brightly, pushing back the darkness, allowing you to proceed. Um, but the um, stairs that you're walking on and the walls around you, you can see there's like distortions, almost like a dream haze around you. Um, like this area is under some powerful distortion effect. Um, and uh, as you come to the bottom of the stairs, it actually opens up into uh, a great void as opposed to the catacombs that Jacques would remember.
This is
Um,
new.
Doc, I don't wish to badger, but I feel like it'll be important to confront your friend and seek out the goodness in him. As this
That
may
is
be the only way to defeat him.
an interesting idea. I don't think I would have expected to hear that from you.
Well, he's not physical, so you gotta beat him mentally. That means to shame him into being good.
Interesting theory. Interesting theory. I like it. I like it.
So this is a is this a it's a black void, or is there like a
Mhm.
hole, or is it,
Um,
does the
yeah,
black
a
fucking black? It's just
black
black,
void.
black, black, black.
Yeah,
You don't know what's in the black.
yeah. And but Michael actually step out of the darkness next to Jacques. And was saying, "You know what they did to us after your betrayal? We wanted to prove our loyalty. We flung ourselves at the walls of Dusk Shield. We gave our lives for the Empire, but our lives weren't enough. And now you'll see what they made." Um, and he'll step back into the darkness. Um,
I take a swing at him
and
before he goes.
he's
Knocked him
flesh.
like pinches the bridge of his nose
Yeah.
in his cowl. I was like, God damn it!
Okay,
No one listens to me.
um, and you can see kind of so now in the void, uh, there's in front of you. There's a floor of a kind, and let's see, how do I do this?
I've seen this before. The Rihanna Super Bowl halftime commercial.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I'm resistant to psychic damage.
Let me get your characters on the screen here. Um, so in the void ahead of you, uh, you see a glimmer of blue, and then you think you can make out uh, Aerith, and looming over her is a great shadowy dragon, and the dragon says to you, with Mikhail's voice, um, "Come then, if you wish to if you would not abandon your friend like you abandoned us, then you will face your final destiny here."
Yeah, I just charge.
Okay, and that's where we will
Resistance.
end.
Use your love like a weapon.
You sure love like a weapon.
And that's where we will start next week, hopefully when Aerith is back, and is
Kill him
not
with
just
kindness.
Don't use my weapon like a
Oh
weapon.
man. That not getting a long rest thing has fucked me for this fight.